Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and today I'm working on days 7 through 9 of my November Junk Journal Madness Journal. The theme is Cornucopia of Gratitude, and my guest collaborator this month is Kathleen from Creative Solace Studios. All right, and I'll have her information linked below, so please go check her out. She's on Instagram and on YouTube. Um, so if you've been following along, I every 3 days putting out a video where I'm actually journaling. I'm not just creating a journal, I'm journaling in it. So I've actually done all the things for today. So this is going to be kind of short compared to some other videos where I create, but I'll explain the things that I put in there as we go through. I do want to mention that I decided to kind of ink the edges with some vintage photo ink, Distress Oxide, just to kind of age it a little bit. I might even go back and add some more later. But I like how that's changed the look of it a little bit. And I do have my current closure ribbon, but I'm not completely sold on that just yet. All right, so as we open it up, I still have this pocket where I can put anything in there. Um, really haven't done a whole lot. We had a program at school, but I didn't get a flyer, so that would have been nice to put that in there, but it was mainly for our visitors. So let's move on. Okay, so I made this um, junk journal sketches video last week where I wasn't sure how I was going to use this as a journal card or a pocket. I decided to make it a pocket. It's kind of heavy because of the papers I chose and the layering. So it was nice to put it on this really thick paper because sometimes I put stuff on thin paper and it's like, um, the next thing I did was, I added a little tab here just to give a little bit of more interest to this page. I've worked on the other side of this page, but I do like having some things kind of sticking out there. And so on the other side of this, as you recall last time, I put that in, I journal on the back of that. We did have election day here in the States and actually did early voting. So that's actually my husband's sticker because he didn't wear his. So slapped mine on my jacket and didn't think about saving it, but of course he saved his. And then just a little note here, on Friday the 8th at our school, we had our annual Veterans Day program, and I get very emotional every year, and this year was no exception. It's always a wonderful program. Our music teachers do a wonderful job along with our students, and um, the singing, and it's always, the kids are sitting, our guests are on stage sitting, and then we have so many parents join us, and it's almost standing room only. So it's a wonderful event. And so then the next thing, so if you're watching this, as soon as I've posted this, you're getting a quick peek at junk journal sketches coming up. And I'm not going to tell you all about it, but other than I did journal on the back. So on the back, my prompt, and I've been using, here's my little clip of papers. I've been using Maribel Creations, her gratitude challenge. I've not necessarily been sharing it on Instagram, but it's from Instagram. So the day 7 prompt was, something in nature you're grateful for. So I just journaled about seasons. I am so grateful for seasons. I actually grew up in South Texas where it was usually just hotter and hottest, and occasionally we got our coats out. Um, but having lived in North Carolina and here in East Texas, it's nice to have seasons and see the changing of each one, the sadness of each one leaving, but the joy of each one coming. So that's what I'm grateful about in nature. So check out this Junk Journal Sketches video that is going to be released on the 10th. Is that the right day? All right. This is an ink box, and I created it for an Instagram challenge. Inkbox is just a 3x3 creation, and this is a challenge hosted by Don Lynn Designs on Instagram. And the theme for November was blessings, and so I've used some more of those little chipboard pieces from Echo Park, and I just took. If you've been here, I'm sure you're tired of hearing me. I have these uh, scrap pieces that I got at Hobby Lobby. They were already 3x3. I mean, that was perfect. I just used one of those, some scrapbook paper, some text that was left over from that project, and two chipboard pieces, and that says Fall Blessings. And I've turned this into like a little corner tub. So um, we'll get something added in there, but I put it there because the other side's kind of heavy, and this kind of helps balance the turn. All right, that was put in last time. This time I just put a little folded piece of paper here. This is actually from November 9th, which is today. The prompt for the 9th was 3 people you're grateful for. And so that's in there. And that's a little sticker from, I've had these for quite a while from Hobby Lobby. And those were like back in I was trying to do planners and bullet journaling and stuff. So, okay, that was from last time. All right, I made this envelope last time, but this is new. Well, I mean, I've had this digital. I believe this is Michelle, Junk Journal Studios. And on the back was journaling for November the 8th. No, yep, 8th. 3 things about yourself that you love. I'm not going to share that because I really am kind of hard on myself. But I will say I do like my sense of humor. Well, there's the echo trying to tell me about probably the most current flood levels. And I think that's all I've done as far as say journaling. Oh, you got caught in there. I did cover this back flap. I glued it to make a pocket, and I just used some of that paper. I think I may go back later because I did cut it a little bit short, as you can see here at the bottom and top. I did glue, and then I had to. It's probably still slightly tacky, but the little parts there on the side, like that one, probably needs a little more glue in it. And then I used just some binder clips to hold it. And really, that's all I've done. Like I said, this is kind of short and sweet. I needed to get the journaling done. Because today is the 9th, and it is already 7 p.m. I got a late start today, and I've been watching some TV, just relaxing. Last 2 weeks have been super stressful. I had jury duty. Well, that's at the beginning of this week. I really don't want to journal about that. It was just for the pool, and by 2:30 that afternoon, they got down to like some of the final questions, as they're weeding through all of us, and um, I ended up being excused for. It's probably best for the person involved. That's a touchy subject, but anyways, there were a lot of great people still left that had great responses, so I'm sure justice was done. So, anyways, I guess part of that, being a teacher, I think most jobs, I can't speak for all jobs, most jobs, you just are out and they just manage without you. But as a teacher, I have to make plans to be out. And then if I were to get picked, I have to go that evening to get my room ready for the next day for more plans. And we had a test the next day. So, yeah, they don't ever call me in the summer when I'm not busy. That would be a great time. But I've lived here 6 years and been sent jury summons 4 times. So it's probably time to move. Some people have never been called, so I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, I love our judicial system, so this wasn't the case for me. Another one like the one before that I went to would have been a good one. But that was on a Valentine's Day, and I missed my classroom's Valentine's Day party. And I think they did too, because they ended up with a sub that left early. So, anyways, Chin up, Buttercup. Okay. So thank you for your time. Don't forget to go visit Kathleen and go visit Trish as well over at Crafting Whimsy. And I have a playlist if you want to go back through the previous months. And as always, if you're content creator, YouTube, especially Instagram only is fine. It's just hard for a lot of people to get over to Instagram. It's hard to make videos, I guess. I can't make really long videos on Instagram, but we have had an Instagrammer before, a solo, like they didn't do YouTube. But anyways, if you're interested, we have several months left open in 2025. And Trish asked me about, I'm sure that I didn't want to do a Junk Journal Madness in December. I said, I'm sure, but I will be making a journal. In fact, I might start pretty soon here. And I might make several different ones. I just have so much Christmas paper, scrapbook paper that I need to use. I didn't buy any more except for what was in the Echo Park haul. So I resisted. I've been watching, no, actually, I've resisted watching everyone's flip through at Michael's because that's so tempting to just go get a $5 pack of paper. But I don't know where I'd put it. I really am getting full. All right, guys. I appreciate you and your time. And like I said, go visit Kathleen and Trish and go visit that playlist. If you just hit play, it'll give everybody some watch hours because as a content creator, we can all use some watch hours. All right, guys, I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.